Hi everyone, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome back to the channel. It's Monday. I try to say too many words at one time. And it's Monday, August the 12th, 2024, and brand new week, and welcome back. And I hope you all had a really good weekend, and I did. But it's lovely to be back here with you again today. So we're going to get started now. If you're enjoying the content on my channel, if you would consider subscribing if you haven't already. That way, you know, it's free and you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. So I would be very much appreciated. So please consider subscribing. And if you enjoy this video, would you consider giving me a thumbs up, like, share, comment? That'd be lovely. Thank you. So, the collective, we're going to tell a story. Archangel Michael is through these cards today, that what you most need to know today. Okay, it is a timeless reading, irregardless of the fact that I give the date. So whenever you happen across this video, it'll be perfect for you at that time. So don't worry about the date. So I'm going to call in Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you for enveloping me in your beautiful angelic wings of light, love, protection, and guidance. Please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards that I draw as directed by you, Archangel Michael. Thank you so much. Okay, we got a lot of cards here, but you know what? Let's see what we got here. This might just be the story, and I'm breaking down my table here. Okay, this first one, this is the past energy of a Seven of Wands. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant is the present energy. The Ten of Swords is your energy in this situation. The situation is the Ten of Pentacles, while the energy between you and this situation is this is like a long-term commitment, okay, energy. And this is the Star, you know, wish fulfillment, healing, really. I mean, who doesn't need to heal who's got 10 swords in their back, right? And then the potential outcome is the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, wow. And the Six of Cups, is that Six of Cups? Yeah. And then we have the King of Swords. All right, very good. I don't even have to pull from the back of the deck because they all came out. We got one kind of extra card than we normally have. So let's look at this. We got the Seven of Wands, which is a past energy. That's you constructing healthy boundaries. And I think we talked about that in a reading or two last week. If you haven't watched already, I'd highly recommend that you would, because this is kind of like the story's going on. Seven of Wands is you, like I said, constructing healthy boundaries, which means you've evolved. When a person puts up healthy boundaries and maintains them, like keeps them in place with people and places and things, but situations with people in particular, because you got a bunch of people down here below you poking sticks at you. They're poking at you, telling you what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, giving you their opinion, and kind of expecting you to go along with what it is that they are telling you to do. They're not really suggesting it or recommending it. They're actually telling you to do something. And you're saying, no, I know what I want. I'm on higher ground. I have a higher perspective. I can see more now, and I'm definitely quite capable and skillful enough to be able to fight off any naysayers, right? Any naysayers. So like, go away. I'm standing my ground. I'm quite confident here. I'm taking action irregardless of whether or not you think I should. So yeah, in the past you were struggling and being challenged with the situation that you were in. It could be like a commitment that you're in with somebody, a long-term commitment, right? And you may be either telling people that I am going to be moving on from this person, or telling them that I'm staying with this person. So you might have friends and family that are saying, why would you stay with that person, right? Why would you? They did this, that, and the other thing. I would never stay with somebody who did that to me. And if it's somebody that you don't want to be with, they'll be saying, you don't, they're a good person. You can't get any better than that. What makes you think you're going to get better than that? You don't want to leave them. You're doing pretty good in their eyes. You're doing pretty good. So why would you want to mess up a good thing? Regardless if you love them or not, right? We don't care if you love them. Stay with them anyways, because they've got money, they're loyal, they're committed, all this sort of stuff, right? It doesn't matter if you love them. They want you to stay with them. So if that is, it's either one of the other. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's a relationship. You could be in a long-term commitment where you're working or in some kind of educational pursuit. So it's whatever situation it is for you, this is what we're going to talk about. So the Hierophant energy is that you being like sitting in this energy of like, I fought my way to the top, okay? Either at work or in like a family or friend relationship or a romantic relationship. You fought your way to the top, which means you have been fighting off naysayers, and even one of these might be the person you're with too, trying to poke a stick at you and saying, why don't you go away? Or why don't you leave me? Why do I have to poke a stick at you to get you to leave me? Or they might be saying, don't you dare leave me. Don't leave me. I don't want you to go. Like shaking their stick at you. Like, don't you leave me. So yeah, you are in a Hierophant area. You have an environment of being in really good energy of being an authority figure on something. Whatever the authority figure is, the environment is ripe with. The environment is ripe with abundance, right? And beauty. Abundance, beauty, and wisdom. Wisdom coming out your yin yang wisdom. You've got its growth. It's like even on a rock, things are growing out of it. So the potential is very powerful energy for you to take advantage of. Just sit in and absorb that energy, and then think, breathe, and act from that. Okay, because you definitely need to have some breathing space and time to heal from having felt like you've been abandoned. That word just came into my head. Why, I'm not sure, but I know I have had feelings of feeling like I've been abandoned by people who are important to me in my life. Okay, so with the 10 swords, it's like it's the end of that, but you're still moving. You're kind of still in it, but moving out of it, because it's been going along for a long time, and maybe the discussions that you've had with your person or your coworker or employer or friend or family member has brought things up. Things have come to a head, and therefore you and whatever you're talking, you've had discussions with, that you are standing your ground on, is you're seeing more. The light is like beginning to shine on your mind. In other words, you're saying, okay, I've been feeling abandoned by this person, this relationship, this situation, this, whatever it is. Stabbed in the back, coerced, felt to like imprisoned in some way, stagnant, not moving. I mean, who can move very easily when you got that many swords in your back? Again, you can't have 11 swords, so 10 is the end. And so it means that after that, healing has got to take place. Excuse me. Yeah, healing's got to take place, because there's like when you get up off the ground, because you're not dead. This person is never dead. So you might be down and out for a while, but you're not dead. You're not killed. And so you're going to get up, and you're going to have to, you find the strength and courage to keep moving forward. And by doing so, healing is going to is going to seep in, right? Seep into your mind, into your emotions, into your physical body, into your situation. The long-term commitment situation is that maybe you've been working a job for a long time, a particular position for a particular employer. It could be the long-term partner, romantic relationship that you've had, married or just living together, or just together, whether you're living together or not. You know, dating for many years. I just felt like saying that. Someone who's been dating for quite some time, and maybe you've been wanting to you know, move it to the next level, and the other person's been kind of resisting that for whatever their reasons are. Well, that may be making you feel like, you know, having thoughts like, they must not love me if they don't want to, you know, move it into a long term, like move in together instead of just dating and seeing each other on or staying overnight at each other's place on the weekends, that kind of thing. Why don't we just move in together? And they've been resisting that. You could be making you feel like they really don't want to be committed to you. But it has been a long-term commitment, even though it doesn't feel like they want to take it to the next level and be committed in that way. They've been committed with you for a long while. But irregardless of whether you're just dating, want to move it up to the next level, or married with somebody, or you know, living together with somebody but not married, it may have been feeling like you have been left without feeling the connection with this person, left without feeling the connection, left with a romantic partner, left feeling abandoned and betrayed by a friend or family member. Same with work situation. Finances, I don't really see that there's too much here with respect to finances other than the Ten of Pentacles, but the Ten of Pentacles has to do with long term. And of course it can be finances, but looking more at this is actually a long-term commitment between you and your job, you and your friend, you and your family member, you and your spouse or long-term partner. That's what I'm seeing. That you've been kind of let down by them or the situation. And you've had people say, leave him, leave him, leave her, leave her, leave her, leave her, leave him. And you say, no, 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 no. Or the other way around. They've been saying, why do you want to leave her? Why would you want to leave him? And you're saying, because I have a lot more respect for myself than what I feel I'm getting from this situation with this person. Okay? So the potential outcome here, of course, is the Six of Swords. That's you moving on. You move on. You're healing. You're the healing the situation. Either staying with that in that long-term job, staying with your friend, irregardless of how backstabbed or let down or disappointed you are in them. Staying with a family member, of course, you know, because you know, family's family, right? So you could kind of divorce them, but they're always still family, even so. That may be healing the rift between you and a sibling, or you and a parent, or a cousin even, or, you know, who knows. But it could be that relationship, that, you know, romantic relationship that you are healing, going to stay with that long-term commitment, even though it somehow let you down. It let you down. And like I said, even if you aren't living with them and would like to move in together to go to the next level, whatever the reason is that they can't do it, whether it's person being resistant to it or just maybe practicalities, like there's a distance between you where you live. One lives in this town and works, and that one lives in that town and works, or across the country or across the globe from each other. But you're going to find a way to work through it with this person, this situation, and mend it. Okay? This is moving on, going from rough waters to calmer waters of the emotions, right? And you're taking what you've learned from this as wisdom, nuggets of wisdom in your hat kind of thing. You're just like, okay, I've learned so much, and I know I can't actually sit down and just like articulate what it is I've learned, but I feel like I have, learned how to put up boundaries, healthy boundaries, like what I will accept and what I won't accept from others. I've learned to be courageous and confident, more so than I had been. I feel a higher level of self-esteem. I have got this energy, this environment where I feel like, I'm protected and God's got my back. It's fertile, it's growing, it's growth, it's lovely, it's it's not dead, because a rock, sometimes you look at a rock and say it looks like it's dead. Well, nothing is dead, even though it looks like a rock. It's not dead, because it's the only way for it to actually exist in this world is to be a bunch of atoms zinging around like this, and each atom has its own spark of life. So life is not dead. So every rock, everything has got energy, that spiritual energy in it, spark of life. So it's still able to grow beautiful vegetation of some kind, even though it looks like it's, just not doing anything, just sitting there. Okay, but it isn't. It's growing in its own way, that rock. So you have whatever energy that's in your environment right now. It's ripe with the energy of growth, of expansion, of the potential of putting out beauty, right? And this is you, over here, you're moving from rough waters to calm waters, and looking back at the past and seeing how lucky you were to get away with this. Now, this guy here, he'd be sneaky and deceptive, whatever, but in this situation, no, absolutely not. We have somebody who is actually stolen the swords from the military camp that they're sneaking away from, which is like they're doing it to the benefit of war not going to happen. There won't be any warring, because if you don't have a sword to fight with, nobody can fight, right? So it's an auspicious behavior, believe it or not, the Seven of Swords. It can be looked at it like that. So you are, look, there's two here too, and you're saying, you know what, I got enough. I got enough. I don't think I can carry all seven. But you have taken what you need to take for reasons that it's for reasons of your own sanity, kind of thing. Because Swords is about thoughts, right? Thoughts and messages and truth. And so you've taken what you can take from it. You've already taken 6 here with you from what you've learned through the whole debacle that you've been through, in order for you to be on the higher perspective, higher ground, and standing upright for yourself, protecting what you have that you've gained from this. You're protecting it. You've had 10 swords in your back now, even though you're still feeling the pinch of the swords. You know that's got to end. It's coming to an end. It's coming to an end, and you're going like, hallelujah, right? But at the same time, you're going, I survived. I lived through that. The hell I went through, where swords just coming into my back like this. I survived that, and it's been going on for a long time. So whatever the relationship was, let's talk about it as a romantic relationship. They let you down time and time again. You've been kind of watching them to see, you might talk to them and say, and then things get better, but within a short period of time, they slip back into their old ways, and they disappoint you again. So it's kind of like 10 different discussions with somebody to get them to start thinking about you instead of just themselves all the time, and the marriage or the relationship more than just them living in their own little world and living life as though you weren't really there, but you are. And the two of you agreed to be together. So you have you have had many disappointments, feeling like you've been betrayed and of course let down and whatever, but disappointed. But you are leaving that energy behind, because the star, the energy between you and the long-term person, situation, whatever it is, it's coming to an end so that it can heal. All right, and the end of a relationship might simply be that the two of you agree that you're not going to leave each other. Okay, or it might be that you are leaving that person. So whichever way it works for you, but you are leaving. You're moving forward, and you're going into calmer emotional waters, having taken everything that you got from, like I said, you got 6 swords here, or wisdom, so now you got an extra sword. But I mean, you're kind of looking back at those 2 swords right there and saying, I might need to come back for those, or I've got enough. I got enough under my hat now that of wisdom, of life lessons, that I can afford to let those 2 stay behind, kind of thing, because you are already on your path. You already know with the 6 of Cups, there is mending on the way. This is like past energy. This one's looking at the past, and this one is the past energy coming forward. And someone's coming forward in the energy of truth. Someone is a truth seeker. Whether this is you or the person that you've been, challenged with, whoever you decide to stay with or not stay with the job or not stay with the job, stay friends, or stay, trying to keep the peace between family members. Looking back at the relationship, how it might have been at one time, and you're imagining, would you fantasizing about how lovely things were between you and your friend at one time, how lovely things were between you and your romantic partner at one time, how lovely it was when you first started working there, or the first few years of working there. And then you've taken all that you can take from the difficult, challenging situations, and you're trying to remember what is good about this person, what is good about the situation, the job, the work, the environment and whatnot, because you're in this energy. This is where you're sitting while you're mulling over all this. You're sitting in this energy of higher perspective, of a higher knowing that things are exactly as they need to be for a purpose, for a reason. And if this is not someone else, this is you sitting evolved as a King of Swords, sitting on your throne with the upright intention of speaking your truth and being honest, clear, and transparent. Always staying in touch with the divine, checking in with the divine. If this is not you, not your energy, and we will check here in just a moment. But if that is not you, it's somebody who is coming forward into your life. And it's interesting because, like I said, usually I don't have this many cards. I usually only have up to that, right? But this person fell out. This energy fell out. Whether you're female or male, it doesn't matter. But because it's just the energy of the particular King of Swords. So we're going to find out if this is you that's coming, if this is you or someone coming back from the past who wants to come forward, and it could even be this person from your past who's been in your life for a long time, like that partner of yours, a friend of yours, a job that you're at. So the people, the employer, wants you back, wants to approach you with more transparency, truth, and clarity. Okay? So Archangel Michael, can you give us clarification here from the Island Time Wellness decks? There's one. For the King of Swords. Who is the King of Swords? The boat is receiving what you need. Progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Wow. Let me see. We got a whole lot here. I'm going to try and go with them. There is a lot here. But let's see. We got talking, interested, conversing more. So this is for the King of Swords we're talking about. Oh, there's two here. Boat, separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure future. Yeah, that past person could be this one here, your friend, a family member who you used to be, you know, quite close with. All right, quite close with. But you're going to be, you're sad through the separation. You received what you needed, right? You took what you needed, and you're progressing, moving forward, like with the Six of Swords. But you're missing somebody, and they're missing you, and they're thinking about you and yearning. They're unsure about the future. Talking. So the two of you are going to start talking. Interested, conversing more. Awaited messages arrives. Text, call, email, or hoovering. I don't know what that hoovering is. I know what a hoover is. Okay, so paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. That's like you're going to go back to, you know, we never go back, but we can certainly cultivate this kind of energy and feeling with that person again, whether they're your friend, lover, employer, you know, cultivate we had good memories, good times. We can cultivate that again. All right, so then coffin, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. So yeah, you put something to an end. This here is you having put up the boundaries and said, I am not going to be in this energy anymore. I'm not going to accept that. People stabbing me in back and disappointing me. Don't care how long I've been with them, right? Or the situation. Something's got to break, right? Something's got to break, and then the healing takes place, right? And so that's what happens. The sword and the rose is like speaking your truth. It may be a difficult message of truth, but it's done with love. That's why there's a sword and a rose. So we have clarity, truth, revelation. Where is that? Oh, here he is. Okay. Force, honor, protection, and power. So there's your King of Swords one. Deal breakers. List and adhere to your deal breakers. The universe will support you staying true. Right here, there's the universe, that kind of energy, right? Okay. So, I mean, these cards are working out really nice. Okay. That one's backwards. Keys on a ring. Many options. Decision. Unconventional. String along and one night stand. Now this keys on the ring could also mean for the person who would like to level up the relationship because you're not even living together yet. Keys on a ring means coming together. Bride, even wife, partner, interested in love of a lifetime, wedding or event, a commitment or advancement. So yeah, someone wants to commit, someone wants to stay in a commitment, someone might want to even marry you and make you their wife or husband. But it could be too that if you're already married in a relationship and it's all this has been going on, we've had that trouble, you've been standing up for yourself, this could be that they talk about, why don't we go off together somewheres and you know, just you and I, and let's see what we can do about, you know, bringing you back together again, and maybe even going to get married for a second time around, you know, another honeymoon from a second marriage, like to just go and get married again in front of the justice of peace kind of thing. You're already married, but doing it again, sharing your vows again. And this one here, and if this one is also for somebody who wants to level up the relationship, bring you together, live together, they might even ask you to marry them. Friend zone, still friends, just friends. Someone likes someone else only as a friend, not relationship material. So there is, like I said, there's a friend. It could be a friend situation for some of you collective who you've been feeling let down, disappointed, and stabbed in the back. And you've known them for a long time. You may have known them as far back as when you were kids, way back then, that you've been friends that long, right? And it's been a challenge with this person. The two of you have not been seen eye to eye for whatever reasons, and kind of button heads. So you're going to be starting to talk. The separation between you has been very sad for you, but you have what you need. The divine saying you have what you need now, in order for you, this card, and this card, in order for you to, with the healing card, to heal and mend the relationship, the friend. And again, you might be feeling, if you're in that relationship where you're not even living together and they're reticent about taking the next step, you might be feeling more like a friend to this person than you are a lover or someone that they want to commit to. So there's a lot of cards here for clarification of the King of Swords, but the thing about it is that these are all clarifying that someone's going to be upright and they're going to be doing you right. They're going to do something that's going to make it right, coming correct, right? Coming correct or not at all. They're coming correct, and they're seeking the truth. They may need to talk to you and see if there's something that you need to kind of confess to them, so that things get out in the open and the two of you can look at these things together. It's not about, I want to hear you say that you've done this, you've done that, and then I'm going to leave and walk away. No, it's like, okay, you are admitting you've done this, done that, and they're like, they're happy to hear it from you finally, and that gives y'all the chance to communicate and discuss it, and which leads to the mending of the star, right? Okay, and they may ask you to marry them. They may want to renew your vows with you, go off on a vacation. But keys on the ring is like, there's solutions here, and there's like different options for solutions, so that you can bring it back around to be together again, and unlock a door that's been closed for a while because of this here, you having to fight to stand up for yourself for whatever way you feel like your life should go, not by what others are saying. And this energy is just really supporting you. This Hierophant energy is lifting you up so that you can make the best decisions for you, intuitively knowing what is the best decision for you. And with those healthy boundaries, things are just going to flourish. They're going to flourish if you allow it. If you allow yourself to get up off of the ground there and rest in this energy of being supported by the divine, which is in us and all around us. You talk to your soul, talk to your divinity, and make good close friends again. Re-engage, reconnect with your divinity, and trust that you are being taken care of and carried through all of this, from the rough waters to the calmer waters, knowing that you have taken everything that you can from this situation, and it's time to turn it into something new, something different, something new, something that's going to grow like that rock and the plants. What looks like what was dead is going to come back to life again. So guys, I hope that was a story that you could relate to. If so, please give me a thumbs up, a like, and even comment and let me know what you thought about it. Thank you so much, and have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.